welcome back to my Astroimaging Journey channel. So we're done processing, so let's look at comparison of where I started. This was my very first attempt at processing this image. And then the second attempt. Get some of these icons out of the way here. Actually, let me send these to a different workspace. There we go. So that was my first attempt way back in the day. Got some ringing. Structure is okay. My second attempt, a little bit better. And then this one. And I think this one's blown out a little bit. So if we flip between these two, there's definitely more structure. I have some I can't think of the term now, but the stars were definitely not quite right. And this one, it looked a little bit better in this one, but not perfect. But when it comes to the structure, I like the structure in this one. So I'm going to have to go back eventually and try to reprocess this one yet again. But there was definitely some things learned, some new processes used that definitely yielded better results in some areas. So yeah, for the first real attempt at going through the light vortex astronomy tutorial, I'm kind of impressed with some of the stuff I can get out of there. Clearly the tutorial was more designed around nebula and not the galaxy. So some of the stuff I probably didn't quite use the way I should have, but that's part of the learning experience. So I want to thank Kyron for allowing me to record these based on his tutorial, and definitely learned a lot, and we'll definitely have to go back and tweak some things, but we're moving in the right direction. So let me know what you think. Do you like this second attempt better than the last attempt, or did you like the first attempt better? Let me know. But with that, I think I'm going to call it a night for processing. I'll revisit this at a later time when I have gone through and read Warren Keller's book on some of these processes as well and see if there's any insight I can gain from those or from his book. Alright, before we leave today, I just want to go through, went back and reprocessed, so let's go back to this one. So you see this here, I slept on it, and you know, stars are kind of blown out still. It's kind of bright in the middle. I definitely over processed. So I went back a few steps and trying to remember what I did. I didn't use deconvolution, and when I stretched the histogram from linear to nonlinear, I wasn't so aggressive, and when I created my luminance mask, I paid more attention to where my noise points were, which allowed me to create a better luminance mask, which let's display the image I ended up coming up with. So this is the one that we originally had as my final. And we'll move this like that. And if I pull this one, definitely a lot softer, not so over processed. Stars are cleaner, less bloated. I just like this image a lot better. I can zoom in. I'm not getting the ringing inside the galaxy. The stars are looking pretty good. Especially if we take a look at this guy right here, and then we zoom in on this one. I don't know if you'll be able to tell in the video, but the center of the star is actually slightly darker than the outside. And you can see this guy here. You get that halo around it. It's not present over here, especially these little stars. So I definitely pushed the limits on this one, but that's part of what we do, right? We start with this, looks pretty decent, but then we learn a few more tricks and we come up with this one, which it still looks pretty decent, but we know we can probably do a little bit better. I didn't like the orange tint to it. There were some things with the stars, if I remember correctly, too. Got some ringing, got some halo. Same problem with the slightly darker center of the star. Halo around here and here. So we go back to the drawing board, we find out some new tricks and some new tutorials. We come up with this guy, which means we overprocess. And then we finally go back and eventually we get to a result that, well, at least for me, I can live with this. And I might actually order a metal print of this one. But I've thrown this one up on Astrobin and it's already got a few likes on there, so we'll call this one good and we'll move on to my next target to process, which will be this galaxy's neighbor, M82, the Cigar Galaxy. So with that, I want to say Special thanks to Kyron over at Light Vortex Astronomy for giving me the permission to do these recordings of his tutorial. Very informative and definitely improved my end result here. I was a little worried last night with the previous image, but I just had to go back and, you know, not be so aggressive in the way I did things. So thank you, Kyron, and to the rest of you, thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. You know, do your thing. But if you found any of this useful, hit that like button. Subscribe if you so choose. Ring that bell if you want to get notified when I post something new. And as always, clear skies. Have a good one.